Announcements and presentations. Presentations of Life-Saving Award to Officer Joseph Dwyer in recognition of his life-saving efforts on February 11th, 2017. I was too excited. I jumped all across that. So we'll have a presentation at this time. Yes, sir. It's our chief and our deputy chief, Chief Sparks and Deputy Chief.
First, I'd like to thank the mayor and council for giving us this time to come out to present this award to Officer Dwyer and to say some of the things about what he did, but to also talk about our entire police department. These are the things we do on a daily basis as servants to the citizens of Douglasville, is to protect and serve, and he did an outstanding job on this day. But first I want to talk about Officer Dwyer. Officer Dwyer comes to us from Winchester, Massachusetts. He came here in Douglasville at the age of 12. He went to Litcher Spring Elementary School, Turner Middle School, and graduated from Litcher Springs. Then he went and joined the Marine Corps in 2003. Went to boot camp in Parris Island, South Carolina. He was deployed in Iraq in September of 2004 and stayed there for April 2005. He received a Combat Action Ribbon Purple Heart for wounds that he suffered during that combat. He got out of the Marine Corps in January of 2007 with an honorable discharge. Worked for a while. Then, as a servant that he is, he wanted to come and join the elite police department. So he came and joined the Douglasville Police Department in 2014. His family, Kaylee Dwyer, he has a new daughter, father Joseph Dwyer Jr., and mother Kim Dwyer, his sister Melissa Didier, and Katie Purnell and Sarah Lawson. Now let me just talk about some of these awards that this young man has already had in the military awards. He have a Purple Heart, a Combat Action Ribbon, Operation Iraqi Freedom Ribbon, Marine Expeditionary Unit Medal, Overseas Deployment Ribbon ×2, Good Conduct Medal, National Defense Medal, Certificate of Commendation from the Commanding Officer of the 31st Marine Expeditionary Unit for being the personal security for the colonel during field operation. Now, to the reason why we are here, where is Officer Dwyer? Guess we better get him up here. Yeah, the reason why we're here, that we received a call on February 11, 2017 at 06:58 in the morning. Officer Dwyer was dispatched to 8285 Max Court in reference to a 1-month-old baby not breathing. He arrived there 2 minutes later, 0700. And went into the house where he went upstairs. He was told that the baby was upstairs. He goes upstairs and meets a father with his baby in his arm, and the baby is not breathing. Officer Dwyer immediately started taking action. He took the baby from the father and began to do chest compression, at which time Officer Newmeyer arrived. Officer Newmeyer arrived and assisted, and Officer Dwyer was doing compressions and clearing the airway, and he and Newmeyer worked. Come on up here, Newmeyer, if you're here. See, that's a team effort. You know, the thing of it is, they didn't hesitate, they didn't panic, they got the job done. That's how we train our men and women over at the police department. But together, working as a team, Dwyer turned the baby over, and while giving compression, the child let out a gasp of breath and appeared to be choking. Officer Dwyer placed the child on his side and began to pat the baby's back. At that point, the child had a pulse. I could feel, this is real, I could feel his heart beating rapidly through his chest, and he was breathing on his own. He appeared to be coughing up formula. So by this time, you know, we usually arrive at the scene first, and then emergency 911, the ambulance get there. But we got to know what to do and how to do prior to they getting there, and which these two men did, and with Officer Dwyer taking the lead. So the EMTs got there, got the baby to the hospital, and they ended up taking the baby over to the Atlanta to a hospital there, and right now the baby is alive. And because of the quick action of Officer Dwyer and his counterpart with him, Officer Newmeyer, and we saved the baby. Now, we have went through cases, just it wasn't a pleasant outcome. We have went through several of those here in the last year that our officers had to go, and we couldn't have a pleasant outcome like we did this time, but this time we did. So we want to present Officer Dwyer with this, is this it right here, sir? It says, Life-Saving Award presented to Officer Joe Dwyer in recognition of your extraordinary action on February 11th, 2017, which resulted in the life of a 1-month-old child being saved. And we want to give this to you and thank you for all your dedication and to serving our citizens, and turn that way so they can get some pictures. And Officer Newmeyer, you come on up here. I hate it, but we're gonna get some for you, because you know you gotta have some in a secondary road. So we're gonna make sure that happens. That's on me.